Hello, my name is Alex Helt, and this is my stadium financing project. The reason why I chose Ohio Stadium is because I'm a big Ohio State Buckeyes fan. I was raised watching the football team with my dad, and it was a way for us to connect because he's from Toledo, Ohio, so he grew up on Ohio State football with his dad. I've also been to several stadiums from different sports, and the Horseshoe is not one I haven't hit yet, but I really want to visit it sometime soon. I like it so much that I even have a picture frame of a picture I got for Christmas. So it is located in Columbus, Ohio, which is also the capital. It's called Ohio Stadium, but it's also nicknamed the Shoe or the Horseshoe because of its unique horseshoe shape. The Ohio State football team plays here, and they're the only team that calls it home. They've also had some concerts that's been played there. They've hosted the 2025 NHL Olympics, and between 1996 and 1998, the Columbus Crew played their first 2 seasons here in the MLS. Here's historical background. They started building this in 1921 and finished in 1922, and it's been in use today. They've also did renovations, which we'll do on another side, and you can see it on here on the other side, but they did a nice horseshoe shape, so this is one of the first earlier pictures. But it is currently owned by the Ohio State University, and it seats 102,780, which is the 4th largest on-campus facility. Their first game was against Ohio Wesleyan on October 7th, 1922, which was a victory for the Buckeyes. And it cost $1.3 million to build by some local businessmen who raised money from private donations. Some of the renovations they did was in 1984 for $2.4 million, they added a new scoreboard. And between 1999 and 2001, renovations were done for a little more than $194 million. That is why they decided to keep this part of their stadium. 80% of the cost was covered by the sale of club seats and hospitality suites. The rest was covered by naming right gifts, increases in concessions and merch revenues, money from additional ticket availability, and bonds. Not a single cent of the university or student money was used on this, which is really cool and unique. And they also were able to be set up in coded terms with disability seating and created more room for bathrooms and concessions. So was it worth it? It definitely was. The National Registry of Historic Places lists Ohio Stadium on it. Their all-time record is 373 wins, 104 losses, and 20 ties. They have led the nation in attendance 21 times between 1951 and 1973, including 14 straight years from 1958 to 1971. They have never finished lower than 4th in attendance since 1949. Their seating is very close, and it creates this big home field advantage and unobstructed views for the fans. Some words to describe it is intimate and intimidating whenever people go. And with their win-loss record, it is definitely hard to play when you're the visiting team. They've also have big financial gain. They have a record $336 million for the 2025 fiscal year for the whole athletic department. $160.6 million came from football. So that stadium is a big reason why they have a lot of money. $67 million in ticket sales and $17 million from the postseason was from football alone. They also places them among the most successful and financially sound athletic departments in the whole entire country. The ticket sales alone were $81 million, and they've also received a record of $68 million from donors. So as you can tell, it can help with big financial gain, and it creates a big home field advantage. So I would say the stadium is definitely worth it for their football team. And here are my references, and thanks for listening.